go up and over the arbor. And then I'm going to put this pink rose in front of it because that is a really perfumed rose that I use for rose tea. I moved this bush here. There's kind of a dip in the ground, and it's a white flower. It doesn't come up that much, but since I had a gap in between my green arborvitaes, I thought I would move it there. It had been up here, and until I end up getting enough garden to where I don't have to mow the lawn anymore, I moved that bush from here to the green arborvitaes, and it'll be easier than having that in the way, because this mulberry bush, it's more of a bush than a tree, but it's a big bush, won't have that other white flower thing beside it, so that'll help when mowing. And then I'm thinking of moving these blueberry bushes because they just won't do that well here. So this will be carrots, and I'm going to move my artichokes out here, and plus I'm moving this block border and giving an edge to this right here, which I think will be nice. I'll just have to keep it clean and throw some mulch in there. So we'll see how far. I've got 3, 6, 7 blocks there now, and I have about maybe 15 left to move. We'll see how far down I go. Probably have to buy some more, unless I end it sooner than where I have it going to. Maybe I'll make it smaller. I don't know. We'll see. Eventually, I don't want any grass to mow. That's the goal. And I'll have either vegetables to eat, like vining pumpkins and cantaloupes and watermelons, along with grapevines. I may take that tree out of there. I've been keeping it there because my great-granddaughter loved to climb it, but it's dead, and she's getting bigger. So I might actually put a grape arbor there, one that you can walk under. So that way you'll walk through here and then under the grape arbor and pick grapes as you go. All right, that's the plan. So when you worked on your yard and you're weeding out your flower bed and you find that you have strawberries alive, well, that's nice. You wonder, how is it mid-February and you have strawberries alive? But then you dig up things and you find some rocks and some bricks, and then you find that you have a geode in your yard, in your garden. How is that possible? Maybe it was on that chunk of rock over there. I don't know. That's interesting. What you find when you're in the garden. Document, it's February 16th, and I pulled up the rose bush that was there and stuck it over here behind the dragonfly little trellis. I moved this white flowering bush from behind what used to be the dogwood tree over to here. This is going to be a pink climbing rose bush, so I need to trim some of the pieces out of there, like the dead wood, give it some space, but that's for another day. I still have to cut up and try and get this cherry tree root out. That's going to be fun. And hopefully this is a cherry tree that was growing in the backyard in one of my pots. I think from the seeds that or the pits that I took out of the cherries. So again, this is a pink rose bush, possibly a red one coming there, and a pink climbing rose bush. So over here, I moved all the stones that were up in that circle and used them to encircle this bed. So that's going to have artichokes in it once they grow inside. And I'm just going to let this grow back over. Over here is some amaranth and hyssop. I weeded all of this and found a bunch of strawberry plants, so that's nice that they lived. It's middle of February and they made it through January. These are my blueberry bushes that weren't doing at all good over here, so I moved them to over here. We'll see how that goes. Supposedly they need good drainage, but sometimes water sets in here. But they didn't do good where it was dry, so I've got garlic over here, strawberries over there, echinacea over here, 4 more blueberry bushes, some oregano, and I'm not sure what that was. This is the oregano. I'm not sure what that is. 2 pots of garlic and a whole bunch of the daffodils are coming up because it's 65 degrees today. Anyway, tomorrow I won't be buying stuff for the garden, but this is my next area to work on, and we'll see how it goes. I want to turn all this over and get these orange, they're not irises, they're like, I don't even know what they're like. They're orange flowers and they just multiply like crazy. So I want to leave and maybe use the tulips and move those to the border and then put something on the back of the wall there. I'm not sure what yet. I might as well take this down. That tomato plant didn't do good at all. It's mid-February, and the first thing that comes up will be asparagus, and this is where it comes up at. So that's going to be very exciting because it is delicious. This is going to go on my mulch pile. This is the rosemary. This will be more asparagus in here. Oh, it just smells so good, even though it's pretty dry in here. It smells wonderful. It smells like a pizza. Celery usually goes in this area, and string beans will go right across. I'd like to get some cucumbers to go across too. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll move that pot to the end here and have it use the vine, because usually on this side it doesn't really get the string. Well, actually it does. We'll see. I do want to have some climbing cucumbers. So it was a nice day's work for February 16, 17. Let's see, today is Wednesday, and Tuesday I think was the 14th. Yep, 15th maybe. All right, mid-February anyway, 2023.